Gonna need you. Don't die. Oh goodness. Yep, this should definitely work. Okay. Okay. I made a thing for another thing that I made. Tech tip with four-wheelers. This is I'm not exactly sure what year this is, but it's like a 02 or 04 or 07. I believe it's for 2007. But it is a carbureted model that has no battery. The battery's in it, but it's dead. And I come out here one day to start it and the choke cable was gone. So to prime them, it's really easy. You just give it about 5 blips, make sure the lights are off if your battery's dead, and then you just it's close. I might have needed to do 4. Anyway, that's all you gotta do. Just blip your throttle a few times. It just whenever it backfired, 5 is too many, by the way. It shot it shot like this. Oh goodness. Yeah, 5. My dad's asleep right up there. 5's too many. Did that blow the exhaust up? It did. It backfired. That's what shot the tank. Ooh, she's gonna be loud. Come on. That's a hole. But as you guys know, I built a shooting table, a bench, a few months ago. Well, I sort of built the bigger one. Well, not a bigger one, but a better one. Hey, look. Dash is working. It seems to work whenever the battery has no charge. Either the button's dead or something. The battery, see how the lights are flickering? That's low battery or no battery. I like that sound better. It might run it a little bit richer now, or a little bit leaner. It was running rich. It seems more responsive. Okay. So this is the bench. And don't worry about these. Those are, I don't know what you are, but you can be yourself over there. So you can have your leg back. It's very sturdy. It's much sturdier than those because I just used 2x4s because that's all I had. But the cool part about this one is that it turned out, except that it tips, which is why I bought that thing and that. What it is, it's an adjustable seat, and as of right now, it works beautifully. The concept, I have it, but the materials is kind of janky, so probably in the near future I'm gonna make a better one, like a little stronger, because this was just a concept, and actually it works how it is, but over time it's probably gonna get old, wear out, wood gets dry rotted and kind of just goes to crap really quick, especially around here where it's real wet a lot. But this is just a brick holder for that corner, because whenever you sit down it wants to pull that way, and I'm afraid if I put another one of these giant cribs in the way or in that corner that you'll lose a lot of comfort with your legs. And one of the deals with like marksman shooting and stuff is you want to get into a comfortable position. So I've got like some of the largest nails in the world here and some medium nails. I'm probably not going to need to use them, but I'll send a few of these into it just because if it gets moved around, which it probably will, because there's my range, it's probably going to get moved around a little bit. So I'm going to take, let's do, how many is that? 3, 4, 5. You don't want to put too many, otherwise you're just weakening it with a bunch of holes, giving it weak spots to split and stuff. So we want to go ahead and get all these out of the way. And then once I get this on there, I'll show you how the seat works. It's really simple, but I just thought it was a really, really good design, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. But what I've got to do now is hold this up and get a nail in it. Okay, that's about to go through. Just see the tips. Yep. So now, I actually probably should. Perfect. Maybe not so low for the next one on the bottom. These nails this here board, this one right here, it might look weak or rotten, but it takes the nails like a champ. Well, the only thing we can do now is just hope it fits. I used a regular size block, which I think that's the same size, it's just like 25% taller. Which hopefully makes it a little bit heavier. But even if it just sits in there, that's in there. There we go. Oh, that might be like beautiful. Now the way that this seat works, top clamp, bottom clamp. This has a good bit of weight on it, but this has pretty much every pound on it right here. I guess this one would too. I put 5 nails across it, and you lift up this end right here, and it goes up or down, good grief, and then it goes up and down, and then whenever you try to lay it down or like push this down, it locks in place really nicely. I've done sat in it. It just, that corner was a little top. It kind of wanted to, oh yeah, like I couldn't make it move, but like my feet are hangly dangling. But this is just perfect. There's a little bit of a, that right there kind of gouges me, so I'll come out and make that a little wider, or a little longer, kind of. That might be too much. Let's try that. That's about 1 inch lower. Oh yeah. And it would go right over the 100 yard. We need to move that forward. Like, I really wouldn't care to shoot it, but that's not really like an accuracy thing. It'll just be like, hey, let's destroy the turd. I mean, this is great. I mean, I'm like the biggest beefcake in the family, and I can put my feet up in the air and it does not want to tip anymore. Let's, right there, let's see how that, because my rifle's got a bipod. Oh yeah, resting. I got this leg up in the air, this leg out flat, bracing. This is perfect. And this is 2x4s up here, so it's much more durable than that one over there, which I actually have it flipped upside down because Dad threw a like cast iron to, it's like 3 inch or 2.5 or 2 and something like that. Big old piece of pipe. Chunked it on my table, and it's got a lot of angles because I wanted it to be nice and pretty and flow, something that was just natural and, you know, like felt comfortable. I could do to this, I could like add like a 45 degree, bring it out to a little bit here, but I really don't feel like that would be totally necessary. Maybe sometime down the line I can get up underneath there and skewer to it, but right now this is, I'm very pleased with this. like I said, I'm not sure how it'll withstand the test of time and weather and whatnot, but I mean, right now, this being right here lets people know it is serious over here. Don't play around. I could film a video, because I mean, I can see the feeder, I can see both feeders pretty daggone good. Now for the one that's over in the corn or in the food plot field, I'd have to take a few twigs out of the way, but I mean, I can see straight to both. I can see the bucket on both feeders, and I mean, I don't think you could get much sturdier than this, rather than just flat laying on the ground. But this is, I mean, I'm super excited. I really like this. It's surprisingly comfortable to curve in, or you can sit. You can just put like right at your cheeks. I mean, this is very comfortable. Yeah, I've got a 250 yard range. I've got some as close to legit shooting tables, Benchrest tables, whatever you want to call them. That one I'm probably going to fix that one. I'm not going to just throw it out unless I can make another one of these. But I just had my friend gave me a bunch of boards that they weren't using. So I figured, yeah, I could use them, and I built this with them. I wanted to build a canopy, like nothing super fancy, but just something to cover these that I could shoot in the rain. That would be really cool. I love to shoot. Like it's a really bad passion. Like, it's expensive, but I mean, there's nothing like it. I don't know. I haven't found anything else that. And don't let it run away from you now. But I mean, there's a lot of things. This is one of the funnest things for me. Plus, I mean, somebody can come over, which I've already invited quite a few friends, because I plan on fixing that one up, making it a little bit sturdier, beefing the legs up and stuff, and that one can go here or there, or, you know, sky's the limit for where I could put them on the property at least. Used to be over there. There's those two tires. Used to be right there. But I scooted it back because 5 or 230, something like that. So now it's probably about 240, 242-ish, somewhere around in there. Close enough to call it a 250. Now my buddy, right around the corner there, that is actually quarantining right now. So yeah, COVID is like right around the corner from me. He said he saw a giant, like a 10-point plus buck, come running across the hill onto my property. So I'm gonna go on a limb and hope that those doe that bed down and come over onto the property over here to feed, he's coming in, because the doe will start walking with bucks before rut, and then whenever rut kicks in, then the bucks just go bonkers. So hopefully maybe a buck will step out. I don't know. Clear a little bit more of this off right here, clear it off down there, give it a really open shot from right here, and it will be fun to even just sit. This is probably 130 yards. Actually, no, it would be like 180, 190 yards from the feeder, because the 200 yard feeder is about 15-20 yards behind the big tree feeder. So yeah, this would be like a 180-yard shot. Well, I was going to talk a little bit more, but the wind's picking up. So I probably need to go ahead and get back to the house. So, thanks for watching. If you like stuff like that, and if you want to see how I done it, like this video. Seems people like hunting videos because my deer video it's at like 200 and some views, so yeah, see y'all later.